Hi Cancer, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia, and I'm here today to do a general reading for love for you in the sign of Cancer, anyone with the points and placements of Cancer in their birth chart, specifically Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, anywhere where you would find the sign of Cancer in your chart. It is also for any cross-watcher dealing with a Cancer. You're very welcome here. This is a collective general reading, so it will not resonate with every Cancer out there. If it does resonate, please consider liking the video, sharing the video, leaving me a comment, and subscribing to my channel. That does help me to get out to a greater audience. We're going to take a nice deep breath in the vibration of love and the energy of Cancer before we get started. Cancers are such beautiful, kind, wonderful people, so I'm excited to be here for you today. I'm going to move my beautiful angel crystal quartz over here to the side. It's always part of every single reading of mine. It is such a beautiful crystal. I always like to talk about it a little bit. It was a gift given to me. It comes out of the earth like this. It is perfectly aligned with every single color the naked eye can see, every vibration of love, every element that we have. And so I think it's a nice part of our readings. I am drawn today to use these two decks for the main portion of your reading, so I'm going to set this one aside, and I will be taking one of each from these piles as the main theme of your reading. So let's begin. A little bit about me is that I do not read anything in reversal. I do have a nice contract with the divine in terms of giving me the clearest, highest, most intuitively guided messages, and that means I read them all in the upright. We'll need one card from here to further the theme of your reading. If you like readers that do readings in reverse, there are several people that I started following on YouTube. They opened the door for me to be able to do this and to honor and successfully join through my spiritual gifts. So if you like that kind of reading, there are several other readers out there, and by all means, it is beautiful to give those people your support as well. So, our main theme of our reading, I knew I was going to get this card for somebody today. I completely had this in my mind this morning when I started all these readings. This is number 36, House of Flowers, and I'm not sure why I thought about this card, but I'll be so excited to dive in. And our other card is Reach. Reach for the stars is what I automatically see on that card. So let's do some reading about each one of these. Number 36, House of Flowers, means power of nature, joy of life, diversity, and beauty. Out of this small white house on the top of a hill bursts flowers, full of life and rich in colors. It is like an explosion. Two ladies walking by look tiny in comparison to the giant falling leaves. They enjoy the enormity of nature, the power of its diversity, but even a single bloom in a vase can transform a space. Each petal a world unto itself and a wonder of creation. This card signals love for life, and in this moment, full of energy, beauty, and joy. That's pretty great, really. That's so lovely. That just means that you're in this really nice, juicy space with the power of nature, and I feel like that's really cool how it can truthfully talk about transformative energy and how we're so small in significance to the big, massive universe that's out there. That might further our story about Reach. So let's read about this. This deck is new to me, and I'm so tactile. I love the way it feels. It has almost like a little grooviness to it, so I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, in case maybe physical touch is your love language. That's kind of cute. But Reach. Stretch towards a specified direction in order to grasp something. I don't know why that word was hard to say. And its statement here is, something you never thought was possible will manifest. The more that you believe you are worthy of having a dream life, the faster you begin to live it. Your affirmations for this are, the stars are within my reach. Nothing is too good for me. I live life to the fullest. and your action is reach for your goals. So it really is about reaching for the stars and anything being possible, and knowing that you can dream big and that whatever you want will manifest. You just have to manifest from a place of, they always say, manifest through a place of positivity, being grateful and happy in the now, but believe that it is yours. Imagine it is yours. Live your life as if it's already yours, and the universe and all of its entities will conspire to bring that to you. And in the House of Flowers, that truthfully is the power of nature. That is what a life force is joy of life, and sitting in a beautiful space and being happy in the current moment and happy about what is in your life currently, and giving gratitude for that, and therefore that what you want to have manifest will come true. So that's really beautiful and very powerful, and I am inspired to begin for you. I like that. We're going to start here today, Cancer, with how your person of interest is seeing you in your connection at this time. Wasn't going to take that, but it came out. Next, we're going to move here to how your person of interest, what are they experiencing in the 3D? What's happening in their real world right now towards your connection? I do not normally take flippers. Every once in a while I am called to take a flipper, but that one actually fell out after I tried to flip it back over. Here now we'll move to what is the shared space of your connection. What are you both experiencing in the 3D towards your connection at this time? Please and thank you. And lastly, what are your person's true, genuine 3D feelings for you at this time? Please and thank you. Their highest vibrational feelings for Cancer at this time. Perfect. All right, let us begin. This is how your person of interest is seeing you in your connection at this time, Cancer. We have the 5 of Wands, and we have the World. Isn't that a pretty card? I just think that's so powerful and magnetic. So I'm sensing all in all that your person is seeing you kind of fighting something that needs to end. Sometimes I get strategizing or planning with this card. Sometimes I get that there's competition, that there's something in the way. In your situation, I sense you're fighting ending something. You're fighting the end of something. You know something does need to end, but they're seeing you sort of fighting off, or maybe not moving towards that quite yet. Maybe they're seeing you not ready to reach for what you truthfully want. Maybe you're holding yourself back, but let's gain some further clarification. Please tell me why Cancer's person sees them as fighting off ending something in moving forward in this connection. Please and thank you. The first card that came out is the embodiment of Wands. In this deck, that means the King of Wands. We have the 9 of Swords. We have Perspective, which is the Hanged Man card. Could be dealing with a Pisces. You do not have to be. The Action of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. The Inspiration of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Temperance, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Saggy, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay, so yes, your person sees you as that you are fighting off ending something. There's something you know you need to end, and that you're kind of fighting it off. You're stressed about it. You're stressed about making the decision to act on it. They see that. They see that you are slowly, very slowly, methodically coming to a new perspective about this situation. Even though you're stressed about it, they see you as slowly gaining a perspective on it, maybe their perspective, but that you have the Edison moment about it. You are inspired, you know, you want to communicate about this in a real way, but that it's going to require some patience and some healing on your part in order to move things forward and to honor that space of what is divine timing? What does that actually mean? And so there's some ending here that they see you as, but you're fighting it off. You're stressed about it. It's almost like I'm sensing they see you as maybe not wanting to do this yet, that you're not ready to reach out for what you know you want, but that you are sitting in this space of love of your own life and sitting in the moment and being honored in sort of how small we are in the perspective of the universe. And so maybe it's just that you're just not ready to make a big, bold move just yet. You're really sitting back and you're not ready to act. You do have the inspiration to act, but you're really holding back. You're not doing it. Patience is required for you to, I almost called you a Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus. Cancer. I'm sorry. That was weird. I have not done that before in a reading. So let's move forward to their 3D experience, Cancer. What are they dealing with in the 3D towards your connection at this time? We have the Devil, which I'm going to try and get real close about. Isn't he cool? This artwork in this deck is so cool. I like that he has one eye. You can see one of his little eyes. If you can see the smoke, that's me having incense burning here to keep our energy clear. So we have the Devil, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords. Seriously, I think almost every reading I have done so far, this Four of Swords is in the other person's energy. That's kind of interesting. Feels like everybody is sitting in some quiet contemplative energy. They're really healing, looking at things through a balanced perspective. They're trying to heal themselves and just rest. But I get a strong sensation that they love you very much. King of Cups shows his love, but he's more show than say. He kind of holds back. He doesn't really articulate verbally, but there's something here that's kind of low vibe or something that's keeping him held back. And I say him because of this card. I don't assign any gender to a reading because you could be a man watching for a woman watching for a man, woman watching for woman, man watching for man, they watching for they. I'm open to any and all. Everybody's welcome here. But I say him, masculine energy, because this is the masculine side of that suit. So he's being held back by something in love, but he's just sitting in quiet contemplative energy. Maybe it's that your person too isn't quite ready to reach out for what they know that they want. Maybe they're mostly just enjoying, but let's sort of see what is this Devil energy for Cancer's person. Please and thank you. What are they being held back by from moving forward in love? Six of Swords. They're wanting the divine to sort of start helping to implement moving things forward. Six of Swords is always the divine sort of pushing you forward. Sometimes if we don't make decisions when we know things need to end, sometimes the divine will push us forward nice and gently into calmer waters. There's this really pretty light up here where the divine is pushing them. Sometimes if we don't take action, then the divine will come bring a tower. So, 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. You could be dealing with Pisces or another Cancer like yourself. Don't have to be. Devil is a Capricorn energy too. And the Ace of Swords. So I feel like what's holding them back from moving forward in love, and this is why they're healing and resting here, is that the divine really wants them to start listening to their intuition about needing to move forward. If they want this 10 of Cups with you because they love you, they know they have to have some pretty strong clarity about this. They need to get centered in with themselves, sit in that space of what it is that the divine truly wants for them in their life. What stars are they needing to reach out for? but it's that the divine is pushing them to start owning their own power about this. That's kind of why they're sitting back before they're making any moves. It's not so bad. I do feel it's great that they're thinking about long-term commitment with you. They really want full abundance with you. They want a long-term partnership with you. That's actually pretty lovely energy. It's not a bad place to be in, and they've got the clarity about it. I think that's great. That's pretty beautiful energy. Let's move forward to what you're both experiencing in the connection at this time. We have Temperance, so we're both being patient, both healing, we're both holding back. And we have Eight of Pentacles. We've worked really hard on being patient. We're putting in a lot of effort and energy. It could be that you're fighting off ending something in your life that you know you need to end. You know you need to end it. You're stressed about it. It's moving slow. You want to be patient. You're not really ready to make any big changes, but you know you need to end something. You know you need to. Your person is holding back from you because they're truly want a long-term commitment with you, but maybe it's just generally that they're not moving forward because you're not moving forward, and they don't want to rush or scare you or make any abrupt movements because they want you to come to this on your own too. But in essence, you two are mirroring one another. You need to end something. They're being held back from you. They're holding themselves back. It's kind of mirrored energy, and I feel like it's really interesting that you're both working kind of hard to have patience on this. So I want to see your side, Cancer. What is Cancer's version of Temperance to Eight of Pentacles in the shared space of their connection? Please and thank you. Five of Wands and Life Force energy. So you're really having the patience. You've worked hard to be patient on this because you're basically, in this card, I sense more strategizing. You're strategizing about what does this tree of life look like for you? What are you wanting in a long-term connection? What is the strategy you're trying to come up with as far as you're patient, you're working hard, you're healing? It feels to me like maybe you're trying to center and heal yourself, and you are trying to live in the moment and honor the beauty and the diversity of what is in each individual moment. And you know what you want. You know that that's out there. It's just I feel like you're kind of holding back because you're strategizing. What's that look like for me? Cancer, what's your person's side of your shared space of the experience? What are they working hard on having patience for? Ooh. That's a lot of cards, but we're going to take them. We have Oneness. This deck is so pretty. It has extra cards in it, which is just lovely. Life Force energy, Oneness. We have the Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. You do not have to be. We have Five of Swords. We have Seven of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have Awakening. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Swords again. And we have the Eight of Swords. So there are three little versions of what they're talking about here. I feel like they've worked really hard to heal and get to a space of oneness inside of themselves, and they are ending any low vibrational energies within themselves and going into a centered, grounded oneness space of self-love, self-reflection. This is the card that truthfully embodies what the entire journey of being here in life actually is to learn how to love oneself and to sit in a space of beautiful oneness. And the death and rebirth of that is genuinely very pretty. So they've worked very hard on that because they had some mental confliction about it. They didn't quite know They're working hard to heal the fact that they really don't know. They're conflicted about what to choose, about which of the cups in a 7 of Cups. I've got a cup of reaching for the stars and just devil be damned, let's go for it. I have a cup of sit back, enjoy the moment, sit in nature, meditate. I've got the cup of I will take my person and run away to a beach somewhere and sit in a hammock and drink fruity drinks. I've got the cup of do nothing, stand back. So they're conflicted about which of the choices to make, but they love you. They love you so much. They are genuine. Here's the energy of King of Cups in their 3D energy. Here's the energy of King of Cups in what you're both experiencing, and they are awakening to this connection. They know what needs to happen and which of these cups they should choose. Even though this confliction is here, they know. They're waking up to this because they love you so much. They worked really hard on this. They're going to defend what choice they make. They're going to defend the cup they pick because they've sitting in this quiet, again, 4 of Swords. It's here and it's here in their energy. They're healing it. They are resting. They're honing in. They're pulling close into that oneness state. This last card here is this. It's the one thing that's holding them back. This is 8 of Swords. This is mental entrapment. This is ego-based fear. This is an illusion. It is not real. These are just their thoughts and things that they are thinking about that are holding them back from reaching out for what they truly want, the cup they really want. So I like that at the base of this is that Temperance card, because that means they're healing that. They're balancing that. They're finding that balance. You're finding that balance and working really hard on strategizing. What is my life supposed to look like? They're over here sitting in, I have choices to make and I know I'm going to make them. They're seeing you as not wanting to end something that you know needs to end, but they themselves, they're sitting in energy of, I know what I need to do. I'm going to make some choices. I'm going to get rid of this illusion because that's not real. That's a false sense of imprisonment. It's just thoughts. It's not reality. So I sense your person is really trying to be patient with you, trying to love you, trying to honor, and also to help you understand that it's okay to make this decision to end something you know you need to. That could be a cycle. It could be a relationship with a person. It could be a vice you have. I don't see a devil energy on your side. I think it's something you need to end within yourself or something physical in the 3D that needs to end. There are 2 pentacles here, so that does tell me it's something in reality that you're stressed about. This is the last, and this might give us the highest insight. This is your person's true, genuine 3D feelings for you, Cancer. We have Queen of Cups. How beautiful. King and Queen have shown up. That's lovely. They love you. 3 of Cups. They see an honored space of friendship with you. They love that about you. And we have the Ace of Wands. They're very passionate about you. So not only do they have an emotional connection with you, they have genuine love for you. They love that you're friends. And they also are very passionate about you. They're inspired by you. They see you as this beautiful beacon of hope and light. And they really, I think they see you as that star they're reaching out to grab. Isn't this does kind of look like a star too to me. So that's really beautiful. I think your person's feelings are genuine. They're very true. The Queen of Cups is so soft and loving and giving and empathetic and warm and kind. And I like that this 3 of Cups is here. This always represents friendship to me and reuniting. And, you know, when you're with your friends, if you're out with your girls, it's like very fun and you're giggling and everybody's dressed cute and they want, you know, it's like a fun night. If you're with your guys, it's very like bro hugs and talking about sports. And so they find a really nice connection with you that you do have a lot to talk about, and they honor that space of friendship with you. but they are passionate about you too. They have a lot of, I get a lot of sensuality from this about you, which I think is really cool. I want to further this story just a little bit. Please continue Cancer's person's true 3D feelings for them for me. The Inspiration of Cups. So they are inspired through a love connection with you. They have communication about that. They want to talk to you about how they feel about you, and they want to do it right now. This is this present moment card. I also love that this is a succulent. So I feel like succulents are so important in the world because they don't need a lot of water to grow. They don't need to be overly watered. They don't need a lot of over fluffy language. So maybe their love language is not necessarily words of affirmation. It might be more so quality time or acts of service, because succulents are plants that thrive and grow in more arid climates. They don't need a lot of loving affirmation. Do they want it? Hell yes. This might be your love language, is words of affirmation and loving words and kindness. They want to communicate that to you. And that could not be more beautiful. That actually does lend back to this. Reach out for what you want. And also, they see you as beautiful, and they feel these beautiful, lovely, joyful, diverse feelings for you, and almost complex. And I also just get this strong sense that here's the two of you down here, but their feelings for you are so immense and big and robust and pretty. And I just get the sense, Cancer, that your person wants to love and support you through this thing you're fighting off ending, and they want to help you have a healing perspective of how to move forward. It's time. Divine timing is here. That's really very pretty. This reading has been really pretty, Cancer. I'm going to leave it here. I hope it resonated with you. Again, like I said, please like the video. Leave me a comment. Tell me if this is your story. I think that's lovely. And please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I definitely need more subscribers to get my messages out to a greater collective of people. I want to thank you for being here today with me. It has been my distinct honor and privilege to read for you. And honestly, I want to leave you with one parting thought, that love is the highest vibration of everything we're given here on this earth as human beings living this 3D experience. Please remember to tell the divine thank you for something in your life today. The divine always responds so great to our gratitude. And when you remember, this card was about manifesting your dreams. Anything you thank the divine for, it will manifest and come true, Cancer. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I do genuinely appreciate you. And I will see you soon in my next reading. Namaste.